This is by far the largest lava lake I've seen in a long time, and it has nothing, I mean, it's got tons of gold, don't get me wrong, but no diamonds. None. I don't understand. It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hello, hello! Welcome to the show. Psyche back here with another adventure in Minecraft, and today we're continuing on with that cave system we have been pounding away in. Been talking about different things and doing different stuff and all that. Well, since I have this Wunderbar area that to cave in, I figured I'd just continue on with it. See if you guys want to come along with me for the ride. And we're going to continue to talk about different stuff while we do this. So I have some extra footage to put out for the next couple of weeks while I continue to work on the house project that I've been telling you guys about. I hope to share in a vlog fairly soon what exactly I have been doing without giving too much away about what my house looks like or where I live. But I have an idea of how I can show you a little bit more on that, and I think you guys will be very happy to see or interested to see what all I've been working on. I personally am pretty stoked that I've been able to accomplish as much as I have, and I feel like that I am capable of doing quite a bit, and I never really thought that I would necessarily be able to. I'm just stoked that it's gone as good as it has, and I've been fortunate enough to have the time to spend at home to do all these projects. I've also had the ability to have help throughout this because my mom is retired fairly young, and done well for herself, and been able to take much time off early in life, giving her more time to spend with her kids and their kids, and more time to help us out when we need help with things. It's worked out well for everybody, really. It's interesting considering the childhood that I had and what all took place during it. I never expected a lot of this to go down the way that it did, but it has, and it can only be thankful for whatever you're given. To some extent, providing things are not dire for you. You got to be happy about it, right? Well, we've gotten more than things to be thankful for in recent years, and things have gone really well for us, and I'm very pleased that it has worked out so well. Had a pretty crazy childhood growing up. A lot of things happened, and certain things I'm not really going to discuss too much because I just don't want to make issues for any of my family that may eventually watch any of these episodes or anything like that. I'm not here to make people feel bad or anything like that, but I've seen my fair share of things growing up. I had a broken home. My parents got divorced when I was quite young, and that was after real arguments and real fights, and both sides made mistakes and did and said things they weren't supposed to. There was custody battles. There was a lot of government cheese and stuff like that back in the day. Just a lot of insane things, and it only continued on as I grew up. Got to the point where I was in a situation that I saw a lot of drug use. I saw a lot of alcoholism. I've seen people die. I've seen stores and gas stations getting held up while I'm in them. Lots of bad stuff. But it only makes you stronger if you're able to survive through all those things. And it's a matter of what you do with that how you move on in life. Now, I'm as white as they come, so don't take this for anything but what that means. Is I'm a white dude, but I was given the opportunity to join a street gang at one point in time. I absolutely had no interest in it whatsoever. They didn't have a problem with it. There was no pressure or anything. Fortunately, I had some family members that were in positions that allowed me to not have to worry about being pressured one way or the other, and also meant that I was very well protected when I was in certain areas. And because I had no official affiliation with the groups, that meant that I wasn't really needing to be concerned any more so than usual with my life or anything like that when being outside of these certain areas. But it made for interesting times. It made for interesting things. At one point in time, I remember being over at my stepbrother's house, who lived with his mom, and late night we decided to go ahead and crash listening to some music, and somebody tried to break into his room. Now, we never did really find out who or why it happened. We can only assume it was one of two things, one of which was he had a couple of older sisters, and they would probably have had some people sneak over from time to time, when it was late night and the booty calls happened. The other one was that there was a good chance that one of his sister's boyfriends would be there, and there was always people potentially looking for this guy to hurt him or what have you. And that was the other possibility. We never did find out anything else about it. All I know is we woke up with this guy trying to break into the room, and my stepbrother and I proceeded to beat the crap out of him while he was halfway stuck in the window. All these kind of things, they life experiences, they give you things to grow on. They give you things to feed off of to make you a better person or a worse person, however you want to put it. But what it comes down to is, if you have the ability to be in situations, whether they be good or bad, just because you've been in situations doesn't mean you have to give in to any things. Just because you've experienced something once or had to do something once or twice doesn't mean you have to continue to do it for the rest of your life, or should choose to do things like that. There's been a lot of things that I did when I was a kid that I'm not proud of. Either I did them because I felt it was necessary, or I did them just because I was trying to impress other people, both of which were not a good reason to do. And I strongly recommend understanding the difference between wanting to do something or feeling like you need to do something to impress people. Well, hello, Mr. Creeper. Man, I'm getting quite the amount of gunpowder down here. Oh, hello. Speaking of gunpowder. Yeah, I saw you. Don't think I didn't. Things are starting to get a little bit more hairy with the amount of mobs. It tells you that you're getting close to lighting up an area pretty good. In fact, I swear that one just spawned right there. So, I mean, that tells you things are getting lit up pretty darn good. But every time I think I've gotten an area lit up 100%, I ended up finding a little pocket. And then that leads me to more and more to light up. So, there's still quite a bit around here. The problem is I actually don't really know where I'm at. Like, as far as location in relation to the main area. I think I'm still under it more or less. I'm pretty sure I heard rain not too long ago, which means that I wouldn't be in the snow biome. And that means, I think it still works that way. That means that I have a better chance of being close to where I need to get things lit up. Amount of materials we've gotten gathered so far isn't too bad. Although I do have a ender chest with me, I have not had to use it yet, which is kind of a shame. You always hope that you know, find that much stuff. And the big kicker, the big factor, still remains, I have not found any diamonds yet. It has been a diamondless experience so far. I am here in another giant lava pool here. And typically these places are where you find the diamonds, but look, I'm not seeing any light blue sticking its head out at me. It is nowhere to be found. So we're going to continue on going, I think, this way. We'll dig through, see what's over here, and then we'll head that direction and see what it leads us into. I always like to check out these pockets as best I can. Always have a very good chance of finding... Oh! A very good chance of finding diamonds. Bum bum bum! It's the perfect level. We should be on level 12, right? Level 11, even better. It just never fails. If you get these, you get to this level and you see that there's a whole bunch of pockets that you can pop into, do it, because you're more than likely going to find this right here. Let's see how many we got here. 1, 2, oh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy cow, it's almost perfect. Come in batches of 8 total. If you find more than that, that means that there was actually 2 spawns next to each other. We cannot have asked for a better spawn on that. I am very happy with that. That should bring us quite a bit of diamonds and bring us back into the positive once we get our new helmet and shoes made. Pretty stoked. I'm also hearing tons of stuff around me here still, so... Well, I think it's time that we get into our ender chest. I just popped through here, clearing that same area out. This is where we got the diamonds out of. Guess what, guys? More diamonds. More diamonds over here as well. So, let's get over here and pop these real quick. Or pull these. And then... make sure there's nothing else over here. I was hearing stuff in this direction, so I went ahead and started digging this way. Holy cow, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will take it. Absolutely, I will take it. Puts us at 13 for this adventure so far. This is a very good time to go ahead and pop down the ender chest and tuck away some goodies here. I'm gonna go ahead and do those, along with any full stacks we've got of any material. Let's see here. Pretty good. Alright, anything else we want to throw in there? Nope, at this point that is good. That is amazing. We've gotten quite a bit out of that. Very awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue on collecting some resources up and stuff, and see if we can't find some more dark to explore. Ish. Stinking creepers. I found some more diamonds, so I figured I'd come back in here, and just as I was coming back into you, I heard the creeper. This place is getting very, very chaotic with the baddies, so I can only assume at this point that I am very much close to getting everything lit up, which is fine. I'm happy with that. I feel like I've gotten plenty of stuff at this point. So let's see here. We need to drop something. There we go. We've got 2 more. 4? Only 4 in that one. Not bad though. I'll never complain about diamonds. I don't think I'll ever get to the point where Etho is, where he just throws them into fire just because. I don't ever see that being the case here. I'm just saying. Anybody else ever notice that when he does those things, though, it tends to be really fast segments? Just a thought process of maybe he does it that way because he's actually doing it while at a save location? Maybe? So those diamonds ever really do actually get thrown into the fire? If you follow what I'm saying there. Something to think about. Alright, I'm going to wrap up here, and then we'll get some tallies going. I think I'm about all caved out at this point. I have spent probably about 4 hours down here today, and although I don't seem to be anywhere near done with it, I am done with it. Just saying. So after probably another hour and a half, I actually got carried away down there. I went ahead and finally came home. This is actually the next day. Basically went until I was dog tired and then came back. All that stuff was already there. Pulled everything else out. I didn't run into a single dungeon while we were down there, which was interesting to say the least that I had that happen. But the biggest factor I thought was cray-cray was the fact that I only ended up with that much coal. I guess it's because I had to make so many torches while I was down there. I don't know. And then we got this actually didn't come up with too much redstone, not bad. Also got quite a bit of that. There we go. That is the haul from that area. I ended up way over in the ice area, the snow biome. There's a big, huge frozen area because of the way that the area has been generated. But if you head that direction over a couple sets of hills, you're going to come to a big ice lake, and there will be a torch sitting over there. That's where I ended up at. While we are here on camera and closing out, I wanted to go ahead and take a look at how many diamonds we get out of this. Let's go ahead and see how many we have currently. 23 diamonds is what we're at. Let's see here. We've got 17 ore. I got my Fortune 3 pick. Let's go ahead and see what this gets us here. It should be a good amount. That's quite a bit of ore to be fortuning. Actually had quite a bit of luck running into all of that stuff that I did. Getting down to that lava level, man, that is the key. I stand by that. If you're ever going to do a project as well, that's where I would go to. 40 diamonds off of that. We had 17 ore, 40 diamonds. We better than doubled. Not too shabby at all. That'll put us to a total of 63 diamonds, which is great because I need to make me a new hat and boots. I got books in there. I might grab some more of those as well. I'm going to be spending some time. I got 33 levels along with some more stuff that I can fortune. I'm going to be spending some time creating some levels and stuff off camera, getting stuff figured out. We'll go ahead and make some boots up and helmet up ahead of time so we can see what we can add to them off the get-go. But that is going to do it for this episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed our little bit of extravaganza with the whole caving. Try to get some stuff done. Respiration 3, I'll probably do that. Try to get some stuff done around here, off camera, all that good stuff. Making sure that we can... I got a feather falling. What was that? 2? Nah. Making sure we can get some stuff pre-recorded so I can work on the house. There's a little bit more information available on that in a recent vlog over on the Psyche Yoda channel. Along with that, I will be telling you more about it in August and showing you a few pictures along with all the updates in progress. Thank you for joining me on another adventure here in Minecraft. As usual, folks, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and hope to see you in another adventure here in Minecraft. I need